At the age of 20, Jamie-Lynn Sigler was a beautiful and successful actress who was starring in arguably the biggest television show at the time. The Sopranos star was on top of the world, until she wasn't. 3 months into shooting the third season, Sigler received a diagnosis that would alter the course of her life and career: multiple sclerosis. In a recent interview, I sat down with the mother of two as she shared her reaction to having MS, her initial symptoms, adjustments she's made to balance life and work, and why she's speaking up now, including her partnership with Novartis and reframing MS.com. When I asked Sigler to reflect on the early days of her MS journey, she recalled being very young and unburdened by the possibility of a chronic illness. "I was only 20 years old and otherwise very healthy," said the MS activist. "I was in a moment where my career was flourishing." Her initial symptoms were numbness and tingling in her feet. When the abnormal sensation spread, she underwent an evaluation. "I was not expecting a diagnosis of MS," remarked Sigler. A diagnosis which she kept to herself, I think out of fear and self-preservation. And simply not knowing how others would react, including a demanding and unpredictable entertainment industry. Looking back, Sigler acknowledges that her reluctance to share her MS revelation was to her own detriment, as she missed out on years of support that she needed from loved ones. At the same time, her MS symptoms continued to progress, an expected finding for experts in the field. Multiple sclerosis is a variable chronic, often progressive, autoimmune condition affecting the central nervous system, the brain and spinal cord, giving neurological symptoms that can differ for each person, explains John Baker, MD, a neurologist at Colonial Neurology in South Carolina. "Without intervention," says Dr. Baker, "symptoms can get worse." It's important for people to understand that during its six-season run from 1999 to 2007, The Sopranos was, and still is, regarded as one of the most influential television series of all time. It won numerous awards including 21 Primetime Emmys and 5 Golden Globes. With a wildly popular TV show and around-the-clock media attention, 20-year-old Sigler was also facing a potentially crippling disease and an uncertain future. What was going through her mind? "All of that took its toll on me," disclosed Sigler. During this highly stressful time in her career and personal life, she never reached out for help. She didn't talk to her friends or to a therapist. "I didn't want to be a burden," Sigler revealed. "I didn't know how to ask for help." Looking back on those years, Sigler felt that her MS progressed. But the idea of sharing her disease with the public was a scary concept. "I thought, hey world, I have this illness and I've had it for quite some time.